right, y'all, let's get right into the video, man. Today we are going to be reacting to Miss Reginae. Okay, Miss Reggie Bush in the motherfucking building, man. Let's get into the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell their aunt, your mom, and tell their uncle Joey still a hoe. Let's get right into the video, man. Let's get it.
What is your take on today's generation?
She is filling them shorts out. God damn, what the f? She about to bust out them hoes.
As far as the dating scene, the music scene, all of that.
Everything is just so blah.
Yeah.
Like, when a man shows real love, when a man shows that he's vulnerable or he's really, you know, like really in love with you, he did. He this, he that. But now, when he having these type of bitches and getting you this money and buying you burgers, oh, that's the one I want. It's weird. It's very choosy. It's very clout-based.
Yeah.
That's why I stay home. I stay home. And you see what getting me staying home. I found me somebody that's really nice, not about all of that, like,
materialistic
I
shit.
can't do the new generation. It is.
I will say Reginae seems like she has very genuine and real energy, like authentic vibes. And it doesn't seem like she would get caught up in the material world or the fucking like, oh, my head's so big because I'm Reginae Carter. You know, she seems like a very down-to-earth type of individual, and so does Armand. So I feel like that's where their vibe comes in, and they can truly appreciate the love that they have for each other. You know, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's very genuine. But like I said, man, I'm not going to jinx anything, because there's plenty of times where we have encountered these couples to where it seems like, oh, they're just the perfect blah, 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 blah. And behind closed doors is some other shit, and then everything comes out after the breakup. But I will say, man, that I like what I see thus far. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below.
No loyalty, no love, no respect. Everybody's sleeping with everybody, foes. Everybody, like,
it's also unrealistic, because I think a lot of young women are listening to, if he ain't got this, if he ain't got that, dead him, right? But it's like, in the entertainment space, maybe, but in real life, like, you just got out of college, or you're in high school. Like, what do you expect this man to do for you right now?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
even when we're learning in the entertainment business, like, we're young, they're seeing all of these guys that's like literally like they came from nothing and they got everything, so of course they're gonna splurge on everybody around them. So they're seeing that and they're like, dang, like, I want that. But that's not real life, you know. People are really working to be able to do that, and then you spending your last on your girlfriend at 20, 23, and you going broke. That's why I do me.
Keep yourself first. Focus on yourself, fellas out there. Focus on yourself. Ladies out there, focus on yourself, you know. And that's not to say that you can't, of course, spend time and build a relationship with someone, but most importantly, you have to take care of yourself and focus on yourself first, so you will have something to give. If you're not loving yourself, respecting yourself, how can you give that to somebody else? You don't want to rely on somebody else for love, okay? You don't want to rely on somebody else for validation. Validate your motherfucking self. Love your motherfucking self, and you will attract the person who, you know, loves themselves and validates themselves, and y'all could just be, you know, like this. Y'all could be like this together, and it could just be a wonderful, healthy relationship. But too many times we get into relationships with people who we feel like, oh, they will make me complete. I'm lonely, so if I have that person, even though they're toxic, you know, at least I won't be lonely. And we just need to be, you know, more mindful of who we're allowing into our energy, into our space, and what they are actually offering us, not only on a material level, but also at a vibrational, energetic level, okay? Like, so important.
Now, yes, I do love gifts. Everybody do. I will spoil you too. Right. But I'm not the type to be like, gotta pay my rent, gotta pay. No, because at the end of the day, you got to learn something in life. You gotta have some type of something for your own. I can never be in a situation where it's like, baby, please send me this money. I gotta pay my rent.
Right. Depending on nobody.
In a recent interview, you said that you wouldn't mind approaching your man. Approaching a man. So what does that look like for Reginae? So like, I'm a man, like, approach me.
What?
Okay. So when I said that, I meant like, I don't mind sliding in his DM.
Okay.
I don't mind, like, you know, doing it on a slick. Now, if we in public,
you're gonna give him the eye.
Approaching you
Yeah, I feel like women just like orbit you, or they get closer to you. Like every time you look up, she's there. And then you go somewhere else and then she's there. So I feel like when a woman tries to get in your space or close to your space and it seems like every time you look up she's right there, fam, she's interested, okay? Or if she gives you that look, y'all know what the look I'm talking about. Ladies out there, you already know the look that y'all give people whenever y'all are out and about and you want to let it be known that you're interested. So there's several ways that you can do it very subtly, you know, is that a word, subtly? Y'all know what I mean, but it's very subtle in a way that I feel like women can choose you, you know?
Unless it's on the slick, I'm like, bye home, I'm like, damn, you fine.
Yeah, so what's on the slick look like?
On the slick, it's like, you know, you really handsome, or I love your eyes, or like something like that, you know, give them a little two, nothing too crazy.
You know, I really need to know, and you know, no disrespect to your situation now, why didn't you give YK Osiris a chance?
Girl.
He was like, he put it out there.
There's a lot of people that wanted to talk to me that came to me on the low. Like, I'm really low key, like on the low. I don't like all of that. Like, I'm very low key.
I feel you,
but
and you want to keep it that way.
It's getting me like a little out
so
there.
you didn't like that he published?
Yeah, I didn't like it because it's like, are you looking for clout?
It's giving clout.
Okay.
It's giving clout.
You dropping something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what are you
Right.
doing? I don't like that.
Right.
So if he hadn't publicized him, is he at the time?
He's too light skinned for me.
I'm
sorry.
I feel you.
I'm not a colorist, but
I feel you.
It's something about like,
Different strokes for different folks.
like, you know who you date. I think
like
it's
the
too. I mean, not even skin wise. He acts too light skinned.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie.
My friend. That's
He
my
does.
friend now, but like.
Despite Reginae's blossoming career and romantic life, she's no stranger to public controversy, especially when it came to her previous relationship
Lucci.
with rapper Yfn Lucci. The two raised eyebrows and sparked debates all over the internet.
I like his music.
And off-again relationship until Yfn Lucci was arrested in 2021.
So obviously, well, you did have a very public relationship, so we have to touch on that just a little bit.
Right.
So what was the breaking point for you to be like, okay, I'm done, I'm out, this is...
Okay, well, I would say you have your time when you are done and when you're ready to walk away. And it was my time to walk away. I feel like it's no...
Did anything happen that made you...
That's
like,
what
was
she's
it
trying to
the,
get to.
arrest, or was it before that? Like, did anything specific happen?
As you guys can see, like, you can look it up. It's never been like the rest. It's me and my mental. I feel like me and Ray, like, everything is cool. Like, I still wish the best for him. But you can't. I'm 23 years old. You know, I feel like I have love for Ray, but I want to live. You know, like, I can't really
Facts.
do that with the manager.
She don't want to be no damn cooking line. I don't blame
But
her.
today,
I don't blame her.
I still wish the best for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live my life. I feel like everyone
Live your life.
I don't question no one else's life. So I feel like everyone should just do them, and I'm gonna do me.
Did he, like, write you from jail? Like, hey, man.
Child!
You know he
Y'all
did.
saw me. Y'all saw I was with him for a minute while he was in jail.
Did you visit him in jail?
No, it was COVID.
Oh.
So you couldn't visit.
Damn.
Yeah, it was COVID, so you couldn't visit.
Did you ever put money on his...
Of course you did.
Oh, you are funny. No, Ray never. No.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
shit.
And if I wanted to, it's what I wanted to.
Right. What did you learn about yourself during the time you were single?
The time, what I learned that I have to be patient. I learned that I have to, like, allow people to show me, you know, to show me who they are before I just put a stamp on who I want them to be. You know, I feel like a lot of people see people and they be like, ooh, you know, I want him to be that, so I'm going to try to make him be that. I'm going to try to, you know, work on him to be this way. You know, you have to accept people for who they are. And I've learned that. I've learned that I have to protect me and protect my brand, because at the end of the day, it's no ring on my finger. Right. So I really am a firm believer in you come in this world alone and you going
Me
out
too.
of this world
Me
alone.
too.
So I have
Me too.
fend for me and do for me.
Facts.
So
Focus on yourself,
that
girl.
I have to do, anybody that I have to cut out, any way I have to move to have my life better, I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything specific you learned in that relationship that you can apply now to like your new relationship, your new, situation?
When it's a wrap, it's a wrap.
Man.
When it's a wrap, it's a wrap. It's no fixing something that's already.
How do you know when it's a wrap? Because there's a lot of women out here still holding on to something they should.
It's a lot of signs on when it's a wrap. First of all, when it's like a situation when you have to keep apologizing for the same thing over and over again. It's like, okay,
the person's not learning.
People grow in relationships. I get that. Like, at the end of the day, you guys have to grow. Yeah, sometimes we're going to do that. But if it's something that is like cheating or something that is like, okay, nigga, like, all right, damn, that ain't something you got to learn.
Right.
It's me.
And it's like the more you let a nigga slide with some shit, the more that's going to happen,
No, something like, okay, you talk this way, you talk that way. We can fix that, we gotta understand that people come from different backgrounds, so it's like how they grew up, especially if you just now starting to date that person, you gotta learn their background, then y'all can move forward, so I guess it's all just, I'm so
Well, I mean, we can move past that. You seem very happy now in your new relationship with Armand.
After a series of online appearances and speculation about a budding romance between Reginae and YouTuber Armand Warren, the two have made it official, and Nay is giving us all the tea on her new boo.
Now, before we get into Armand,
just looking at them just made me smile.
Your mom recently came to your defense with academics, who, went online and said
Whackademics.
that you downgraded or that you wanted a hood guy and now you don't want a hood guy, you're with someone who looks more feminine than you, or all of that stuff.
Tough.
What do you have to say about that?
I have nothing to say about that.
Period. And I will say, just for the record, Armand is definitely an upgrade. Okay?
Facts.
Like, I don't know what they
Facts.
talking about over there, but
Facts.
it's an upgrade, and I'm sure.
Jailbird to a nigga who got something going on. Come on now. Like, there's no comparison.
Everyone around you agrees. What do
you ever talk back to crickets?
Yeah. No.
Right.
I have to think about that.
Yeah. That's what that is.
Right.
It's crickets. Crickets.
Yeah.
You don't say nothing to crickets. It's quiet. You like, what the hell? Like, let me be quiet because I don't know. Maybe a snake could come up.
Snake night.
That's crickets.
Okay. And so what do your parents think about Armand?
My mom likes Armand. My dad, he hasn't really gotten to meet Armand yet. I'm really slow with my dad. Like, I bring people around my dad a little later on because it's just that, But me and my mom, like, that's my best friend. So it's like, okay, now, we like this. So, but, yeah, I'm slow with my dad. It's very gradually.
Right.
But I've told him about him. I've talked to him. He's liking what he's hearing. So, yeah.
How does Armand make you feel safe?
How does he make me feel safe? Armand dope, man. He's just like, first of all, we were friends first. Like, we were friends for a while, and then we started like, oh damn, like, we kind of liked each other, like, but we were friends. So I feel like he's very attentive. He's very, he's a gentleman. He's a man. I don't know. I know he's young. He's 25, but like, I promise you, I've been around a lot of men in my life, and he's very mature to me. He's very, like, the way that he talks, the way that he talk about women, the way his values.
Do not go hand in
right.
hand. Yeah.
His values, like, I like that about him. So, yeah.
She blushing. She blushing.
So what are you dating for? Are you dating for fun? Are you dating for marriage? Are you dating to, like, learn about yourself? Like, what is your purpose when you're dating?
Girl, I'm a lover girl. I might be dating and married. I don't know. I'm a lover girl. Like, I've always been, like, ever since, like, I've always had a boyfriend. I've always been, like...
Yeah.
You're a relationship girl.
Outside, like,
you guys made a TikTok where you were asking, like, TikTok questions, and you asked TikTok, like, is he gonna be, like, my husband or something like that? And TikTok was like, no. And he got up here and was like, that's cap. That's cap. So, like, have you guys had those conversations? man.
Oh, gee. One thing that I like about, well, that's another thing I like about Armand. I like that he's like, you know, he reassures, you know, like he makes me feel like, dang, it's gonna be forever, kind of like he talks in the future with me. He calls like, he's like, oh yeah, maybe we should get that. Like it's very like and I love that. I've always wanted that. It's like, oh, you know, okay, you see me, stuff like, but we've never really said, oh,
Right.
But yeah, because it's new,
Right.
But it's like.
We've watched Reginae grow, learn, and navigate creating a name and career for herself, but this is only the beginning. The young talent has big dreams, and she's on a mission to make them a reality.
Hey man, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below. Shout out to Reginae, shout out to Armand. Beautiful black couple. I love it. I love to see it. And yeah, that's all we're gonna say because we're not gonna jinx it. I love you guys so much. Let me know how you guys feel about their relationship up to this point from what we can see. Make sure you do get this video a like, a comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell to be notified when I upload on my channel. DM me lit videos to react to, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell the Angel Mama, tell the Uncle Joey still I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. I love y'all, man. Peace. We out there.